Sanso Pochukwemeka, the present President Lagos chapter, JOBA, Juniorate Owned Boys Association. Okay, this is the second anniversary of the annual general meeting of the association. Basically, the annual general meeting is a concept which this association fashioned to enable it do an assessment of its activity for the year and reconcile it with the objective of the association, as well as look forward to the preceding year. So basically that is what the AGM is all about. We are merging the reconciliation with, of course, Thanksgiving and felicitation. You know that end of years are always marked with celebration. So that is why we now decide to bring in the business aspect as well as the Thanksgiving aspect, so that you see a kind of a bumper celebration.
So how old is the association?
Okay, the association has been there at least since 1974 in Lagos here, but we brought in the business aspects just last 2 years. That is why we are celebrating. You look at it, you see second anniversary of the annual general meeting. So the annual general, we made it a kind of for it to have a business outlook. We are celebrating the AGM 2 years. The AGM is going for 2 years. Yes.
So how does the champion of this association?
I feel elated, as well as I feel fulfilled, bringing the association to its present state. I wouldn't want to say that the association was moribund, but we have worked hard to bring it to its present status. Yes.
What are your plans for the association?
Okay. Just as I said previously, that this is the time we kind of marshal out our next year plan, and basically we will do more with our alma mater, which is Juniorate Seminary. We are all products of Juniorate, Holy Ghost Juniorate Seminary in Ehala. So we intend to enrich the library, the school library. We intend to, in fact, we will re-inaugurate the project committee, okay, which will start work in earnest by 2021. So basically, these two projects is what we are looking at by 2021.
So how often do you guys
Okay, we do our bi-monthly meeting, and we also know that the various class sets do their meetings. So you see that we have opportunity.
How long have you been president of this association?
This is my second year. I was elected last 2 years, and my administration conceived this idea of bringing, instead of calling it end of year party, which has been overflogged and whatever. So we turned it to, because we noticed that most of our members need entrepreneurial coaching and whatever. Like you see that some talks will be based on entrepreneurial, so that we will kind of use it as an opportunity for our members to understand how to, go into entrepreneurship. So that is it.
What has been your biggest achievement since you
Number one is bringing members of the association together, because before I came in, I came in as the president, it looked as if the association was waning, both in membership and commitment. So, but I've been able to galvanize, bringing back the spirit of the association together, as well as realizing the objective of forming the association. So basically, those are my major achievements. Okay, so that is it. The dream is for me to be able to bring members of the association that will take over from where we stop, as well as our alma mater having a feel of our very existence. So, and when I talk of having a feel, at least those projects which we earmark to carry out in our alma mater, we'll be able to do this. So that is it. Okay. Yes. Leadership, carrying people along, making people to key into your objective. Okay, because human beings being very unique and dynamic, you must have to make sure that at all time your aspiration, your dream for the association, you're able to communicate the said dream to every person around you. So that is what the kind of experience being able to carry every member along, towards that shared goal and objective. That is it. Thank you.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. How are you?
Fine, sir. Tell us your name.
I'm Nze Ebulue Obinna Martin.
So why are you here, sir?
I'm a member of Juniorate Old Boys, and today is our annual general meeting. That's why I'm here. Thank you.
Today's event,
The place we are standing already is one of the major things. A lot of people are coming with their. You bring it up for me. A lot of people are coming because of the company. Most of the companies are here. They advertise for us. Then it's an avenue for us to help some of our members who are in difficulty, either housing, business, and some other things. Then probably we raise some money for the association for some other issues. Yeah.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Tell us your name and why you're here.
Okay, I am Azuki Dukobi, the Secretary of JOBA Lagos. We're here today for our AGM and end of year party. It's been a year. 2020 came with it lots of challenges. The global pandemic, then the NSAS protest, and the economic recession. But we thank God we are alive, and we're here today to celebrate this life, to celebrate the fact of our resilience, and that we kept on pushing till the end of the year. So that's why we're here.
So what's the significance of this event?
Come again?
What is the significance of this event?
Oh, it's an annual event. The annual general meeting, AGM now, is a day we come to take stock of what we have done throughout the year. You know, JOBA Lagos has come a long way, and JOBA Lagos has incorporated even the diaspora and some people who are not in Lagos too. It's a kind of reuniting the whole JOBA, Juniorate Boys Association. You know, and why we are here today is to look at what we have been able to achieve within the year and where we have come short in our expectations, and then also be able to project what we'll do next year. That's why we're here.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, thank you so much.
I don't think we would have been here today. Then particularly our host, Mr. Blaze, I like Kenepwadi for agreeing to host JOBA Lagos chapter. Then our patron, I'm greeting you particularly because one, you are my senior, you are my elder brother. Always he to JOBA and there, and you give us positive advice. So I'll make a lady. Then the members of this executive, I'll make a lady because you people have made this administration to be a wonderful one. Then the chairman of the committee, the planning committee. You know, last year, all they were planning for the first AGM. And the report that this year put up because that's now only the man will everybody will so this particular one we have to call upon you, and even when you were not in the meeting, you still agreed to plan and execute this year's AGM, and you can see the outcome. So thank you very much. I think other things will come in when we are closing the administrative whatever for the year. None. Thank you.
I get what up audience and request on the 2020 at least.
I'm sure that the majority of us will read this admin report. So I hope we take care in time. I mean, it will not amount to us wasting time if I should read it. This is the Juniorate Boys Association, JOBA Lagos chapter 2020 NDA report.
That's second anniversary. What a year. The year 2020, at its week, with lots of unexpected, mankind once again in history saw himself hopeless before natural forces, helpless before his underlying initiator. Science and religion were put to test at the juxtaposition of inductive and deductive reasoning, dissected at the altar of subjective interpretative hermeneutic, yet messaged with the forceps of trial and error. 2020 has not been the best for mankind, carrying in its trail a pandemic of homogeneous effects, a totally halted human and economic, psycho-spiritual and diplomatic bilateral cross-current collapse. Down here in Nigeria, the NSAS protests dealt devastating blow to numerous household businesses, government and every sphere of thriving economies. We were left yet in our own intuitive cognition to forge the way forward. Nigeria will not recover from the damages of the protests in the next decade. It is worthy of note that we, the members of JOBA, are an existential microcosm of the macrocosm. We live in this concrete world of ephemerality and make our living herein. As such, that which has made the mouth to cry has equally made the eye to shed uncontrollable tears. On the backdrop of the above, we here present a synoptic summary of our achievements, our shortcomings, our tentative plan for incoming year 2021. Clarification, where necessary, can be made by the recourse to the minute of the various meetings we had over the outgoing year. Minutes of 2020 and 2019. All our activities, they are all compiled. They are all compiled. So that as well as our people the so that is it. Now, achievements, websites. The website committee delivered on their mandates to give the global JOBA a befitting website where the modern Juniorate will be able to interact with her numerous students scattered world over. Within the year, precisely at the August meeting, the Lagos chapter unveiled the new website at www.joba.org Nigeria. Our gratitude to the website committee for their dexterity and finance. Insurance policy. One of the major highlights of the inaugural JOBA Lagos chapter AGM held in 2019 at Euro's Hotel Lekki was the presentation by a member on the need for us to have an insurance policy as a reputable association. After a series of deliberations bordering on clarification on the term and the condition, JOBA Lagos chapter, including the diaspora, commenced two policies with ICO insurance. While some members chose to do only the group life assurance scheme, others did the combined group life and group personal accident assurance scheme. The certificates of these two policies were handed over to the President, supported by the Petron during the last October meeting. Our gratitude to Mr. Hyacinth and playing the interface, new meeting venue. This administration thought it necessary to hold our meeting at a more befitting venue and also to identify with our own Makana. As such, we quote the street of Lagos searching to meet our spec on their boat. JOBA is highly blessed, and this is not deputable. This blessing brought us to Metro Park, owned by a member. Unfolding global events will further take us downtown to Runway, that's the hub where we are today. Bar and restaurants still owned by the same illustrious son of the Northern Juniorate. Our gratitude to Mr. Place in Morocco. Sponsorship of Holy Ghost Sports House at Holy Ghost Juniorate. At the house sports competition at the Juniorate early in the year, we undertook to sponsor one sports house, to wit, Holy Ghost House. With this sponsorship, we pledge to aid the sports house with sports items and cash donation during the inter-house sports competition. Zoom Cloud paid subscription and virtual meeting. Within the whirlwind and turbulence of the global pandemic and its consequent lockdown with movement restriction nationwide, the administration came into the new normal by going digital with our meeting. We held 2 virtual general meetings and several ESCO and committee meetings. During the post-pandemic restriction, a member in the diaspora aided convenience of the Zoom Cloud HD meeting by paying for a 2-year subscription, a benevolence we still enjoy to date. The paid version meant we did not have to log in and out at expiration of every 45 minutes. Our gratitude to Engineer Titus Olumba for easing our path to the new normal. Membership drive and registration of new members. In keeping with the mandates that ushered in this administration, we continue our drive for new members while consolidating old ones with re-registration. We have constantly increased in our physical participation in meetings setting. Members' welfare and solidarity. We also made paramount the welfare of our members. We have enjoyed with those who had causes for thanksgiving. We have mourned and commiserated with those who were bereaved. We buried and mourned for our fallen members. We have assisted members who had difficulties, health and otherwise. We have encouraged members at the lowest ebb of psychological way down schematically. We have reached out to the following. 1. Agog the condolence. Chibuika Nege raised shop that puts him out of business. Emma Ume bomb blast that rendered him homeless. Let Hilary Okolie chronicle surgery. Let Hilary Okolie's family condolences. Mention the insurance policy which we started and completed. This is formally. This is the certificate of the 2 policies we bought into through ICO insurance. Challenges. Despite the successes we had, there were numerous challenges that battled the realization of our optimal potentials for 2020. These include, but not limited to, 1. COVID-19 pandemic. The pandemic could not allow our bi-monthly physical meeting. We surmounted this one by reverting to virtual meetings. The NSAS protest. The peaceful protest that later turned violent, leading to the loss of many lives and property across the nation, came with it another lockdown by different state governments. This made us shift our October meeting to the first Sunday in November. Pentecost 2020. The Pentecost for this year fell within the pandemic lockdown, and as a response to responsible organization with the safety, health, and life of our members at heart, we had to cancel the yearly much anticipated events, thereby missing the spirit of the solidarity as well as the camaraderie that greets each celebration. Members were rather enjoying to celebrate indoors with their respective families while trying to keep safe always. Loss of members. Sadly, we lost once again another member in the person of late Hilary Okoli. The association was by his side at his sickbed till death. We identified with the bereaved wife here in Lagos and participated in the funeral ceremony at the Agog. Brethren, at this juncture, let us rise and observe a living sign for the departed soul. May the soul of Mr. Hilary Okoli and the souls of all the faithful departed. 2021 projection. Please correct this. It's 2021 projection. It is imperative we plan ahead. We want to project into the coming year and identify the areas that need our utmost attention. We may not go into detail as this will be roundly discussed in subsequent meetings in the new year. They include but not limited to 1. Hostel projects in Juniorate. I'm sure that majority of us know and remember that we have already raised this project committee. I think that was last year. The only thing we did was to we kept them on our abeyance so that we'll be able to host our website. Now, since we have already hosted our website, we have to revive the committee. So, from 2021, we will expect the committee to commence work. So, then, donation of books to Juniorate Library. We want to introduce a Train a Child project. You know that one of the good things about Old Boys is that the interface with the alma mater. So we want to see the possibility of JOBA picking 1 or 2 brilliant students from our alma mater and see if we can train that child from class 1 to class 6. We want to see if we commence it next year. So the procedure and how we go about it, a committee will be set out to take care of our. Now, we want to see that our membership drive, we have to enhance it. We make sure that at every meeting from January, every member here must come with another member. Let's start from January. Every member here today must come to January meeting with another member. And I'm sure it is doable. So please, let us start it from January this 2021. Then, we now want to see the possibility of, because we noticed that Lagos is only 2 chapters for now that is active in JOBA. That is Lagos chapter and the Owerri chapter. So we want to see the possibility. Even the other day I traveled to the east. The Oka Onitsha chapter, they requested that I should assist them. I don't know how they had to come to me to be with me to assist in, helping them forming their own chapter. So we want to see the possibility of assisting those chapters that are more involved. revive, because you see that if those chapters are active, it will make the job of Lagos chapter easier. We are like the pace setter. Owerri is there, but Owerri is an aging chapter. Majority of those in Owerri are already getting old. Unlike Lagos chapter, you see more of younger members are here. So we have more potentials than Owerri chapter. So we want to see if we can help other chapters to pick up and get something done. Then, now we also notice that the national, that is the national has not been very, very strong. We will see from Lagos chapter the possibility of reviving the national, JOBA national, because once JOBA national is up, every other chapter will keep into the program. Now we want to see the possibility, because you know that in the modern time, cyber entrepreneurship is now the top. In fact, one of the things that is keeping individuals and entrepreneurs going. So we want to see the possibility, since we have a Zoom facility at interval, we will be getting entrepreneurs. I remember there was one of us that I think is based in Ghana that tried to bring in something like that. How to get septic? Is it septic tank without? Yes, biogas and fine. Things like this. I even asked him to come here so that we will see how the possibility of training 1 or 2 JOBAs in that particular field. So we want to see the possibility of availing members of that opportunity, wherein entrepreneurs and captains of industry will kind of through the Zoom facility, interface with members of JOBA. I just got to know that if that person I'm talking about, what that is name, please? Okay, Hygiene Sokoli. Yes, that there were 1 or 2 beneficiaries of his training that are here present, and potential trainees. Okay, so probably before, if time will permit us, 1 or 2 of them can do 1 or 2 talk on what they are expecting. Okay, so that's it. Now, as we go on, I'm sure other things could key in, because there must not be there's no end to beautiful things that we want to do for the year 2021. We want 2021 to be a year that every of us will be very happy and glad to identify with JOBA Lagos chapter. So I think on this note, I appreciate and thank every of us that made it possible for this year's occasion to be worthwhile. Ko unum. Ko unum. Ko unum.
Thank you so much, our able president. Thank you for your wonderful achievement. Thank you so much.
It's 5 kobo. That's what we're able to put together as our association. So every kobo, every naira that everybody put in into this association is what summed up to this amount. Then we have to use this money. Where Josie Unus July and those that Unus July cost like 1.5 1,465,246. Total spending within the year put 1,465,246 naira. So as at this morning, ego diana cannot tutwa for the cash in the bank, but 242,153 naira or 9 kobo. I before end of the year na like Christmas.
Oh yeah,
so it's not too late. As speaker, it would not be okay. Okay, listen, Juniorate.
Amen.
So, if I need a summary, Madam Maharapu na summary. Mabari Awani.
Yeah, Baba in a classroom.
So, part of this money, largely, I spend the year one to support members, no to I well go say they within the year. Then on the Madunari. Then now all the other projects I'm as an association. So for the support to members, I contribute to when I work at Ebachi need. So I contribute to on the second time 31,000, which we sent to him to support him. So the total amount pledged we are collected and delivered. Then Ofonjo Tuai Hillary Mopalo Esipo Nsobu medical problem. Obatakola I also in Masha. I went to Kokwego to Kota 55,000 naira. I went to pay 55,000 naira. Each way sent to medical bill. Ofonjo Tuai bomb baluna ablado ya kwa gata si hene na ya affect badly yene zinonia ndo tuai wet kokwego because na ndigale ba for na epenero na shelter and food were a problem, so I took ego where go to say the basic need budget gem support wire ija hygiene as association cost like 7,000 naira. Ofonyo Tuaikwa Anege Chukubu Iken Nazwaken Island. What you cost of here? Go to the line into the market. I wear 12 ego, total 112,000. When you say go with Tigo Naga, when check one when is money. Wako Ofonyo Tuai Molo this year, Hillary.
And if you ever saw it, you never said it goes. All of the other vendors used to offer for you, and all the photos, joining every again. And one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, "You're not the them was so bright, won't you brightness and tonight, and how the rain of him, I wish that I would live of the reckless weather. You go on in history, road of the reckless weather, out of the shining nose. If you ever saw it, you would ever say it goes. All of the other render, you to love and fall in love, make a light follow, join in the again. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, road of wisdom was so bright, won't you let us play tonight? Then how the wind of him, I'll be showing I would be of the rainbow sweater. You go down in history, you go down in history, you go down in history. S is for the star that shines above. T for two wise men, A was born of her. It doesn't work that way.
Fast, fast.